Hey yo, divine earthlings of the universe. What is up? What is up? What is up? I do hope that you all are having a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings, namaste to you all. I'm here to do a divine collective message. Before I do start, I want to put my disclaimers out. I'm not a psychic, I'm just a messenger. I am here to provide the purest love and light vibes from the Most High Creator, my spiritual team, guides, God guide the universe, the Most High Source, and the purest love vibes possible. Therefore, we remove any dark entities, dark energies, evil eye vibes, and evil eye vibers and negativity from the space. We cleanse it out. We remove it. We keep this space divinely protected by our archangels, the Most High Creator, the Source, and with positive energy. Okay. This is in no way, shape, or form to impose my feelings, thoughts, beliefs into your life. I'm one reader. You may resonate with another reader. That's cool with me. Find the reader that's best for you. Always know your free will, intuition, discernment are key factors, regardless of a personal or collective message that you may receive. Yeah, we're going to dive right in. I've channeled a lot of energy. This energy could be vice versa. This is also a non-judgment zone. I'm not judging anyone. I'm just going with the flow of what I channeled. This was channeled on yesterday. Today is January 30th of 2025. Yesterday was January 29th, 2025. And it was like a portal. In a sense, it was like, because 29 equals 11. So I wrote 1119. So it was like a 119 portal. I might look up that. I mean, where's my other phone? I should have had that ready, guys. I apologize. 1 second. Yeah. I'm not sure where I put the other phone. So I might not be able to look up that number in this sitting unless I find it. I don't know where I just, oh, here it is. I knew I had it somewhere close by. So anyway, make sure I could charge it. Okay, so yeah, this is a non-judgment zone. We just going with the vibe of this message, and I channeled a lot of heavy energy yesterday. So hold on, guys. I have to unlock this. There's a lot going on over here. But yeah, I did channel a lot of energy yesterday. So we're gonna kind of go with that and see what cards come out. I already got some card decks that called to me as well. Might be time to get a new charger. It was at 1%. Okay, it's 10:40 as I start this message. 10:40. Tens. I'm hearing a lot of tens. A lot of completed cycles here. Cycles of completion, our new beginnings, our endings. Something here is, there's been a shift of consciousness and awareness and a shift of awakening. Okay, that would go and make sense with this. So we just had the planetary alignments on the 25th of January. All the planets were in alignment, and you know, research that, look that up if you want. I'm not going to really get all into it on here, but I also see it as a combination of the collectives becoming into alignment, and the alignment is bringing in more people who are in alignment, and it may redirect misalignments your way to those who you may have misaligned with, or miscommunicated with, or had misunderstandings with. If you guys hear noise in the background, I do have people here, so just be mindful if you do hear any noise. But yeah, so with the planets being into alignment, it's kind of like you're more in a line and in tune. And so whoever that you are associating yourself with is going to be more aligned and in tune, or the spaces you go will be more in alignment and in tune with you. The connections that you keep. But I meant to say the conversations that you speak on, the conversations that you decide to engage in. It's going to be, I just saw 4:55 on the timer. So your engagements are probably more in tune. You're more in tune with your frequency. So I'm hearing people are going to probably more become in tune with engaging with you. Something about engagement. We could be getting engaged. Okay. Hey, for those of you who are, congrats. Or you could be engaging, like, yeah, with the love, someone proposing to you. Okay, this card deck called to me. Okay, boom. Okay, somebody want to propose to you because you've been healing. Thank you, Spirit. You've been healing. Yeah, the grass is greener. Your grass is greener because you've been healing. So you got people that want to propose to you, that want to connect to you and be in tune with you because you're more in tune. Your frequency is higher. Think about a static. I always say like a static of a radio station. You're trying to find the tune to turn it up and get it in a clear frequency so you don't hear the static in energy. And you had her all this static and being misaligned. It's like the misalignment brought a lot of static, maybe static in your connections. You know, when you take some clothes out of the dryer and they have that static and it could shock you. Like those connections, you have like static connections that were shocking you and hurting you possibly, or that you felt in tune with because you were so used to hearing the static. And once you started to heal yourself, and you started to hear less static energy, like you removed yourself from some static energy or something that could have shocked you, because static can shock you. So you probably removed yourself from something that was shocking to you, and it shocked you when you got this static energy from someone that you probably felt in alignment with, in tune with. It's like a car, like when your car needed alignment. I've used that analogy before. When your car needed alignment, it's going to veer off and misalign and go on other people's lines, other people's lanes. Okay, let's go there. You had somebody who probably came and took you off your alignment and drifted you in someone else's lane, or someone wanted to take your lane. But see, you always focus in your lane, so you had to realign. You had to go off and veer off to realign. Some of these connections could have done that. But then I did hear engaging in proposals. So some of these people probably want to re-engage with you. I'm hearing re-engage, re-enhance, rewind. I'm hearing something about rewind. And it could be somebody want to take a chance and roll the dice and re-engage with you. Oh, could have been, okay, snaky energy that was in your grass. That makes sense. Okay, Spirit, I see what you're doing because what I wrote down. So let me let y'all know what I wrote here. So yesterday at 9:55 a.m., I heard, although your silence is cold as ice. Excuse me, spiritual burp. Yes, it is. Although your silence is cold as ice, people don't see you as a cold-blooded or cold-hearted individual. Okay? And then I heard, and people who actually communicate with you, they view or see your words as cutthroat and blunt because you're more vocal and to the point about XYZ. And even then, even though, not that you're cutthroat to hurt somebody, but you're just more straight to a point or straight about how you feel. Again, you're more in alignment. So the fact that you're more in alignment is kind of like making you appear to be kind of cut, because you go straight to the point. It's like cutting straight to the point. Yeah, you have engaged in conversations. Okay, like we said, you engage yourself here or there, or I'm hearing community or conversation. Something about community. I'm hearing community activists. You could be more engaging with the community now, or the community is going to start more engaging with you now. It's something about who's going to be engaging with you and why. I'm hearing there's a community of people who probably want to re-engage. I actually work in healthcare, and you have like those re-engagements where let's reach back out to the members to see if they want to take advantage of their benefits. And it's free benefits, whatever the free benefit they have. Hey, let's re-engage with these members to remind them, 10:01 on the timer, 1001, to remind them that you have things to help balance out your life. 10:10 on the timer. Thank you, spiritual team. Because again, we started this at 10:40, so I heard a lot of tens. It's been a lot of cycles of tens. You have maybe, I'm hearing 10 toes down. You stood 10 toes down for somebody. I'm hearing, and you're also now standing 10 toes down for your crown. So you found your crown chakra. I'm hearing crown chakra has illuminated, and it's like on 10 times 10 times 10. And you standing 10 toes down today. Like, you know, you're no longer removing your crown. And your crown chakra is highly activated in this moment. And you feel, it's like you walk around with a halo crown and can't nobody take it. And it's coming with royalty. You have, I'm hearing royalty and luxury, like a life of luxury. Even though you might not have all the pennies and dimes in the bank and the dollars and the folds in the bank, that don't mean nothing. 11:11 on that timer. when I was saying that, your wish is still gonna be fulfilled. Your bank account might not look like a bank account that people think you need to have fulfillment. You can have 25 cents in the bank account and you still gonna have wish fulfillment. Okay, Spirit gonna provide and keep providing for thee, anointed child that has been gifted here to this world to uplift it, to heal it through your creativity, your voice, your healing and engaging and re-engaging in community. And some people, that could have been snaky. Okay, somebody probably rolled the dice to be a snake and took a chance. Somebody took a chance and thought the grass was greener elsewhere. But they realizing that grass wasn't actually greener, and what they needed to do was heal. Some people have chosen options and taken chances and gambled their, probably their bank account. Okay, some people gamble with like financial growth here or something like that. And I'm hearing like a snake could have took from somebody. This snake energy, Spirit is saying, be mindful of these snakes. I'm hearing, be mindful of these snakes and wolves in sheep's clothing. We all can know what an enemy could have been, right? A frenemy, enemy, a sometimey. I'm hearing sometimey. And then I have heard fair weather friend. But I'm hearing sometimey. I'm hearing wishy-washy. We've all encountered those kind of beings before. Wishy-washy energy. And you have to kind of wash clean of those. And not to say, it's kind of like being dirty, okay? Because not to say you had to wash it away out of always a negative vibe, no. Or it's not to say that you always got enemies, no. It was something, did I send it to myself? I really hope I did. And y'all, look, it's 10:50. I'm telling you, it's 5:55. Something is shifting and changing. If we have to shift the mindset of, oh, there's a friend of me, or oh, there's an enemy. Where's this girl at? Okay, I sent it to myself because when I saw it, I was happy that I saw it. And she goes, Spirit said, release the ideas of enemies from your mind. And whoever she is, Social Heal, this is her here. It's a little blurry. Y'all probably not going to be able to see it. But it's on Threads. But she was like, release the idea of enemies from your mind. 14:14 on the timer. Yeah, we might have snakes that come up and they try to wrap up and twist us up, throw us off, and entangle us and get us feeling unaligned or become unaligned with connections. Because some people wanted to get in your lane and take that yo-yo wheel and drive the car. And they wanted to align with everything and everyone on your path. And then you got misaligned on your own path with everything and everyone. But sometimes that detour gonna bring you right back, and it has. So these snakes have now been shedded and seen. So Be mindful of the snakes in your gardens, okay? Company that you keep. You have to be mindful. And so now that you're more mindful, you can appear, if someone was cool and became a snake, it's kind of like, okay, you've healed though from any kind of confrontation of wanting to stoop to that level, because you're in more of an alignment. You got your fine tune up. You cleared out the static. So now that you've cleared out the static, you can proceed correctly. And you can drive smooth. Okay? You got new love coming through. New love of energy. Yeah, you could have been single for a minute. Now you single and ready to mingle with someone in alignment with you. Yeah, you might have a fear about these romantic feelings. But see, Spirit said it's okay to love. It's safe for you to love. You still are a lover. You still are a healer. You still are a giver. You're still a nurturer. You're still a good person. You just went through some harsh ass shit. And unfortunately, you had to release the idea in the midst of seeing that, okay, someone was a snake, someone was an enemy, someone betrayed, someone backstabbed. This energy is like heavy in the collective. And a lot of people are seeing some things being illuminated. Okay? And it's coming up in this reading. So yeah. And so you're seeing the snakes being illuminated and shedding. And now it's time to release the idea of enemies from your mind. And even if that's, thank you, spiritual team, I love y'all. Even if it's 1644 on the timer as well. Even when I heard like engaging, someone wants to engage and propose with you, you might have a fear about these romantic feelings because you done been hurt. And it don't have to be a lover. It could be like engaging in the community, engaging in an endeavor, in an opportunity, in a new position, in a new home, in a new state, like whatever. Engaging in a new passion of art expression or something that you've been wanting to work on, like actually engaging in finish publishing your first book or your second book or whatever, or your film, or trying out for this talent show, engaging with family again, engaging with old connections again. It might be fearful because at one point you felt so much for this person, or a snake could have came and just again misaligned you. So now you have a fear of even reconnecting with these things or people or those romantic feelings. And those romantic feelings could become a wedding commitment, like a true commitment. So when it regards love, you had a fear of connecting with love due to a snake energy that possibly loved you or something that just did not align. And you had all these romantic feelings bottled up for someone. So you might have a fear when this new love, because it says new love, even fell on the ground. You might think it might fall down again. And it could be a past love return, because past loves can become new again. And maybe you've just been content with being in your single energy. Or if it's not love, romance, it's also just, again, engaging with people that you love. Maybe you've been in this single vibe for a minute. You know, you be single. You be looking. You be like, okay, who around me? Who trying to watch me? Is a snake over here? Again, you have to release the idea of the enemies. That's hard. Because me personally, I know that feeling. Yeah, it could bring a fear feeling like, okay, so-and-so talking to me, or this person is talking to me, or this person want to reconnect, or this person. It's like you pay attention to conversations. Again, you're in tune with who you engage, what you say, what you don't say, where you go, where you don't go. Because when you did express all the romantic feelings and love and support or whatever you gave to other people, it could have depleted you. Because that's been something that's been talked about. And so now your silence in certain situations seems cold as ice. But see, people don't see you as cold-blooded though, because your heart is too sweet. It's like honey nectar. Honey nectar or nectar honey. Y'all get me? It's like some sweet ass honey. Like, honey is sticky. Like, you stick to people. People not gonna forget you. It's hard to get honey off your hands. You still feel a little stickiness, even if you think you cleaned it all up. It's like people linger, like you linger in people's hearts and people's memories. And so the fact that your silence could be cold, they still can't say you're a cold-blooded person because they technically know that you're not. Because you used to express all of this love and this healing energy. And you always made people see the side of life that's greener despite whatever else. Okay? So you took a chance too. You took a chance to kind of remove snakes. But this wedding card, someone wants to engage with you and connect with you and really loves you. And if it's not actual wedding, look, somebody want to reconcile. I can't make that shit up. It could be a past person that you reconnect to. Family, love, friend, whoever. And look, this is a text message. But see, now you got like a lot of signs and synchronicities about people. You know now who in sync with you, like I was saying. Yep, and you know who wearing mask. Thank you, spiritual team. You know who wearing mask now. Yep, and possibly this toxic connection, this person wore a mask. They knew how to keep you and see. Yep, they knew how to play the game. Let me tell you. It's been people that have gotten lost in their sauce or lost in their garden. Like they were still in their own lane, but somehow they invited. Like invites went out. It's like with a party. I'm okay. You can invite. I'm gonna invite you. I'm gonna invite you. Y'all can come over. Come over to my place or come over here. So it's kind of like they sent out. Some people sent out invites for people to come on their lane. You get what I'm saying? And when they came onto the lane, they took control of the car. Some of these people took control of their car and their vehicle, so it can align with what they wanted to do. So some people invited people into their lane, and whoever they invited into their lane took control of the vehicle and started driving it everywhere they wanted it to go. It's like having like a backseat driver or, the passenger driver. Like, hey, don't turn here. Hey, go here. Now, the person could have been still driving their own car, but that passenger was directing the way. You get what I'm saying? The passenger didn't even have a steering wheel. But the passenger was able to tell the driver of their own car where to go. Even if the person knew where to go. Other people came and directed. I'm hearing directed traffic. Yeah, they directed them into some traffic. Somebody got directed into some traffic from a masked person. And it is causing, look, this player energy. Yeah, look at this. And breakup is here. Oh my God, y'all. Look at proposal. I cannot make this shit up. This is why I got this card deck out when I heard engagement. This is why. And you got wedded and proposal. Look, someone wanted to redirect a proposal to you. They didn't want a proposal to come your way. Or whatever you had going for yourself. Somebody didn't want it to go into, how can I say this? They wanted it to go their way. It's kind of like if you got a proposal at work, or if you got a marriage proposal, whatever kind of proposal, business proposal, if you got a work, it's 1101. Thank you, Spirit. You the one, because it's like you was the one for the chosen one. You were chosen for this because you chose to stay in your own lane. And see, some people choose to get into other people's lanes And it's by choice to steer other people's shit. Excuse my language. So all these frenemy thing, going back to that, thank you, I like how it's connecting. Get the idea of a frenemy now or an enemy out of your mind. Like I said, me personally, it was hard. It can still be hard. Plus, when you go through a lot of your spiritual upgrades or ascensions or those tough tough cycles, when you go through spiritual warfare, spiritual attacks, and things becoming unmasked, it brings like a fear to you to even express love to anybody, no matter who they are, or to open up to anybody, no matter who they are. This life of being fully woke and your mask, like you see people walking up wearing a mask, even if they look like the happiest people, this is what you see. It's like you see people's spirit. You don't see the physical avatar anymore. And that could be something fearful. Because you see a mask quick. You see a toxic relationship quick. You see a player energy quick. And that's why you be like, I'm gone. And people try to pull you back because you see that. And it can break up a happy home, a happy connection. It can misalign something that you thought was aligned. All right. And that's why you got so many signs and synchronicities now. But you'll know, like you do have some new proposal energy. This wedding and proposal, I love it. And it's just the two of them. You might not have nobody at your wedding. I mean, it could be people that's behind this card, who knows? But on these cards, it's two people. Somebody want to propose to you, ain't no outside factors. Somebody want to marry you, ain't no outside factors. Somebody want to reconcile with you, ain't no outside factors. And somebody got new love with you, and ain't no outside factors on these cards. Your singlehood, oh yeah. And somebody got romantic feelings for you, and ain't no outside factors. And see, the singlehood, you know that now. What you're attracting is a right person, who you're attracting. So going back to what I wrote, I was hearing pointing fingers and blame games. Somebody could be blaming somebody else for taking their lane, for breaking up something. Somebody could be blaming somebody else for player energy, or somebody could be feeling played. So whoever, now it could be you too, however this resonates. It's like the energy is coming through to where this other energy that you are associated with, or this lover that you are connected to, could have got their car driven by someone else. And what they're realizing is this person is toxic. This person has got player energy. Player energy could just be like, they could be a player. I'm hearing a game player. Like they know how to play. They have a play on words. 28:33 on the timer. They got to play on words. Somebody could play and doctor up words real good. But that's on paper. In person, this person is wordless. This person's vocabulary is not what they doctor on a paper. It was an example I think I was going to use earlier, and I can't remember if it's going to come back to me, and I don't even know if I finished expressing it to you guys. So I apologize if I didn't, if y'all even remember what I'm talking about. But I channeled a lot of energy, so I might come back and do a second reading, because y'all, this was a lot. All of this, and then this page, and then this page. Yeah, it's not gonna be on this video. I'm gonna have to come back and do it. But you got misaligned here on your path, and you became a mystery to a lot of people. I'm hearing a mystery to most. To most people, you became a mystery. And see, this is why your silence is cold as ice. However, people don't see you as cold-blooded, cold-hearted. I think if I try to recall what I was going to say, the fact that it was an example class. Oh yeah, I think it was being misaligned and not aligned. It's kind of like when you're in school, if I used this before, it's not, when you get into alignment and you rise, it's just like a class assignment. Oh, dirt. Thank you, Spirit. I knew it was coming back. It's kind of like having layers of dirt on you. Not to say that these people have left like a bad taste in your mouth, or that they were negative, and that you're being negative if you are not if you out here being this mystery. Okay, the thing is, it's kind of like, if I know I ain't take a shower in 10 days and I'm musty and I just feel disgusting, and am I gonna continue to allow myself to not take a shower, even though I have the capability to go wash my body, to go clean myself, go cleanse my energy? And instead, it's kind of like staying in a dirt, mudded spot when you know you're more than capable to go take a shower, to go wash your hands, to go clean yourself up. I'm hearing gravitational pull. Sometimes a connection can have a gravitational pull in that aspect, to where you kind of are conditioned to who they are, and you don't want to like wash your hands clean of them yet, or you don't want to release them just yet. So it's kind of like you'll stay in that murkiness, in that dirt with them for a minute and not be clean. But see, when you decided to go cleanse yourself, it removed I'm hearing the air quality. Something about your quality of life, or your air quality. It's like when your air quality was removed, because you had like a cleansing energy to still clear out the mercuryness. But when you were removed, it created like a pollution. It got polluted. So these people could be addicted to you. People have an addiction to you now. Okay, let me shuffle, then I'm gonna get another deck, and then we're gonna end this reading. Thank you guys for staying connected thus far. If it resonates, you can always thumbs it up. If you vibe the channel, you can always stay on board with us and see what Spirit got in store as we uplift ourselves, each other, and humanity. If you want to email me, it's in the description of this message. I still need to reply to JT. If you're out there, JT, I ain't forget you. I'm definitely just, it's like I get mentally, like my mental takes a break and I mentally reply, and then I never actually reply. So yeah, I need to work on that. It's pretty bad. Date is at the bottom of the deck. Y'all look, see? You could be going on dates. You look kind of shy, kind of nervous, but you putting yourself out there because it's divine timing. Look, Spirit said divine timing, boo, is at work for you. And you might find yourself on a date and not even realize it, because you get in that justice. Justice is coming back to you. And so you got friends here. Look at this. Can't make this shit up. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing this out. Look, people know that you're not a cold-blooded individual. I'm hearing TLC. What about your friends? Will they stay around? Do, 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 do. Hey, hey. Oh, what about your friends? Are they gonna be around? Be around. Y'all, look, let me get started. I love that song. But it's kind of like, what about your friends? And people have fun with you, so they know you're not a cold-blood-hearted person. You just very truthful. See, your truth is cutting. I'm telling you, that cutthroat energy. You sit on your throne. You don't get off. You hold it 10 toes down. And you wear your crown proud now. Thank you, Spirit. This is what I was talking about earlier. This is the energy I felt. That's the truth. You are in your truth. The fact that you so high in your truth, people know that sword. This sword always get me. Look at this sword, okay? Look, all right? She don't be playing with that sword. And she ain't even got to use it. That's the thing. You don't even got to use this sword. Your words are like a sword, though. I'm just going to say. People think you're a little tough on them. You know, you done surrendered. People got to surrender to the truth of who you are. And they got to surrender to the truth of who they are. You make people surrender. And look at this. Just imagine sitting on this and being nervous of the height. No telling how she got on this swing and what's behind her, how close is the land below her feet. We don't know. You got to surrender to fear. Again, that fear, you've surrendered to fear. And now you're no longer fearing who you truly are or how people truly see you. And people are seeing you in your truth. And it could be cutthroat, okay? Because some of these people really don't know why you are just sitting there with your sword. Some people don't get it. When we used to have all this good laugh and good time together, like what? Why you just sitting aside now with the sword? Come get some pizza. Let's go out. Let's have a good time again. Let's reconcile. All right, that's kind of the energy that I'm receiving. And you got like a lighthearted energy. Like the fact that I just said it like that. It's like you're not holding on to that dirt. You done cleaned it off. And you just hope people clean off their dirt. And sometimes it's hard to remove dirt that has stained you or stained your favorite pair of white tennis shoes. White outfit. You know, you get something that's stained. Even if you wash it, the stain is still there. You might can wash it over again. It could possibly go away. But, you know, I'm multitasking. Forgive me. But sometimes it's hard to wash away a snake energy. Sometimes it's like you can forgive, but you don't forget it. Or it might change the dynamics. Or it could realign in due time. Or realign in divine time. Honestly, it can realign. You just never know. Spiritual burp, yeah. Spiritual burp again. But I did hear pointing fingers, blame game. So someone could be blaming. It could be... See, that blame game. I heard blame game. I ain't heard that in a minute. Some people like to blame you for their miscomings. Or, I meant to say shortcomings. Or for their wrongdoings. That's what I'm hearing. Some people like to blame people for their own wrongdoings. Yeah. And see, they could be having some legal matters when it comes to finances. Or they probably need some assistance. Relationship is also showing up. Somebody ghosted a relationship. Yeah, and they ain't showing no social media love. Somebody, you could have had a relationship, ghosted you, never showed you no kind of love, and you always assisted this person. See, this person is going to be highly surprised when you have new love. And if it's not new love, like a new lover, it's like the way you love yourself, it's surprising people out here. Okay, people are seeing that you really are in your vibe. If you are single, people realizing like, yo, Divine Collective is doing a thing. I'm hearing Spirit say, get ready. I'm trying to think. Okay, so I was watching My So-Called Life. I love that show. Love it, love it, love it. And it's with Claire Danes, Jared Leto, and I forgot the other people names. But when I was watching it, I watch it all the time. I even got the DVD. I love it. Okay. Used to record it on VHSs just to watch it. But it's on Hulu. And I was like, okay, let me go ahead and just binge it, and I could watch it back to back to back to back. It's only one season, but it's about 19 episodes, and they're an hour long. So that's back then when TV shows lasted for a minute, and I'm surprised that show didn't last, but it is what it is. Still a very good show. But watching it, I'm like, and I always thought this growing up, that Rayanne was so bad to Angela. Angela was like a chosen vessel, okay? Let's like an angelic being. And she encounters a new friend that is a party girl. A lot of guys know her, if you know what I mean. She's very vocal, very blunt. She's very rude. She's like a gaslighter, prideful, but she's very broken. Very, very broken person. And Angela, her heart gave and gave. So I'm watching it and I'm like, yo, it was episode was this? Season 1, episode, I thought I wrote it down. Episode 10, Other People's Mothers. That's the name of it. And I done watched that so many times, y'all. At the end, she does a monologue all the time after this particular episode. And she's talking about cards. And she's referring to tarot cards. I never knew that back then. And I'm like, yo, what a full circle moment this is. I love this show. And then as I'm watching particular other episodes, I'm like, Angela seemed like she was like a interceder, like she could see spirits, or she had vivid Akashic knowledge, or she just didn't know at that age because she was high school. I think in the show she's like 15 or 16 or something. And it's like around that age we're really developing into who we are, and we're meeting new people, we're having a good time, and we're connecting, and we're doing different things. And this is when there was no social media. I love this too, because there's like no love. Like no one could give you love on social media how they did in person. So whoever you're connecting to in real life, in real time, is really true. Like you really are seriously about those. And if anyone around you is like a Rayanne character, for those of you who have never watched My So-Called Life, Rayanne was just a character that was all over the place. Very, very different from Angela. And Angela's mom, you know, they always say mother's instinct or whatever the case. Our mother knows best. And sometimes maybe that's not always the case. But sometimes we don't realize until years later, or something does happen and you're like, okay, yep, Ma, you was right. And if it's not a mom, maybe some other figure that you have out there, or someone that you're close to that look out for you, and you probably like, okay, yeah, you was right about that person. Well, on the episode, it's when I wrote it. It's when Angela's mom confronts her because she doesn't think that Rayanne is a good friend for Angela. And then I said, OMG, this was the channel energy. Yeah, OMG, this was the channel energy. Plus it's 10:23 a.m. and I heard 1, 2, 3. So this was again yesterday, January 29th. So I'm like, okay, Spirit, okay. So she didn't think Angela, she told her, like, I don't think Rayanne is a good friend for you. And Angela's like, what? Why would you say that? And blah, blah, blah. So I'm just going to focus on that. Then I'm going to come back and talk about possibly, no, we're going to keep going. I just really don't want this to be over 50 minutes. But long story short with that, Angela has to see it for herself. So in some cases, you have to see things and see people for yourself to make a sound judgment. If it's aligning with you or if it's not, if this person's a snake or if they're not. And even if they were in the past, maybe some people want to now come back and surrender to apologizing possibly to you. So And her mom ended up being right, because what the ultimate 44 on the timer, thank you, Spirit, the ultimate betrayal that Rayanne did to Angela. For y'all who know, y'all know, okay? And every time I get to those episodes, they're towards the end. Every time I get to those episodes, I have to brace myself, because I don't even like to watch the episode. Because it's like she willingly did what she did, going into it, knowing what she was doing, having a conscience about it, and so did the other person. They knowingly knew what they were doing, and they still did it. And when Angela finds out, it's like, again, we're young, so you have to go through like a lot of growth and changes with particular people that you probably never thought would betray you, or someone that you would have to break up with. And see, now these people want you to turn around. This is you like moving on, and you're upset. And again, so that's why, what did that say? Let me go back to it's 11:23, so 1123. Some people want to restart with you, because again, Spirit said release the ideas of enemies from your mind. When we can release the ideas of having an enemy, we can rehash the betrayal that took place, or you can spot an enemy who's wearing a mask. Okay, you can spot them all day, because you see their face. People can smile and laugh in your face, but what? All the time they want to take your place. The backstabbers. Backstabbers. Are they your friend? And this friend stuff is really, really deep. Even with relationships, it's like right now, this is a time for you done healed. The first card that we saw was healing. You still healing, but you've healed a lot as well. And so now you know, you're more mindful of people in your life who have possibly betrayed you, or if it wasn't per se them, they could be hanging out with people that betrayed you, or they could hang out with people that are even their own enemy. Some people hanging out with their own quote unquote enemies, or just people they don't like, they don't vibe. They work with these people, they date these people, they connect, they engage, they conversate with these people, and that the whole time they know these people could be a snake and that they're wearing a mask. Or the whole time you with somebody and you know they a player that you should be breaking up with, or that treat you dirty, that's toxic, that don't show you no kind of love online or offline. Okay? And see, some of these people probably don't have an option because you done set and cut some things off. But still, even then, your thing is like, some people, it's just about overall being mindful now of individuals, because some people are not these enemies. It's a lot of enemy, frenemy, betrayal, backstab vibes, and that it's been coming through heavy with the collective messages. And I know, like I said, we've all been there. Some of you are going through it now, but it's time to also release the negative side of what those people did, or what the situation was. And because it's like a fear that can hold you back, and ghosted. And see, you done got ghosted too. You ghosted a lot of these things and these people, which I get. You've ghosted the things or people that weren't in alignment with you, but you're not, again, you're not a cold-hearted person just because you ghosted it. And people are feeling like that could be, but even you might feel that way. However, it's more like you're kind of just in your boundary until ... until yeah, Spirit saying until divine timing. Look, nine of swords. These people could be staying up, and they could be feeling hurt, or this kept you up at night, could not sleep. Queen of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands showing up. You going after your passion now. After, yep, look, after this Ten of Swords energy. Can't make that shit up. The betrayal, that betrayal, you had to, you were going after your passions and you possibly could have got betrayed. Or you are still going after your passions even after this betrayal, and you got an Eight of Swords too. So we got what, 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, damn, and 8 of Swords. These people are in prison. Look at the, oh my gosh, the Tower. Oh my gosh. Somebody having a Tower energy for backstabbing or betraying. They feel imprisoned. Oh my gosh. And the 5 of Swords is here. And the 2 of Swords. Dang, there's a lot of energy of Swords and Tower. Somebody got people behind them that ain't behind them, boo-boo. It's like someone will cut them. They need to, look, I'm telling you, that snake, being mindful of who's in alignment with you and who's not. As you become in more alignment, things or people will try to get into that lane to misalign. That's why it's hard not to think about, oh, there's a friend of me, oh, there's an enemy, oh, da 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 da, oh, da 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 da. I get it. It's hard not to think like that, right? When you have seen it over and over. But it's like, okay, I'm taking myself out this dirt and I'm going to cleanse it. Even though I see it, I'm not going to let it keep me in decisiveness or stuck or whatever. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm not going to stay, I'm no longer going to stay indecisive about it. I'm just going to let it be free, and I'm going to focus on the happier times. The sun, I'm gonna keep shining bright and illuminating, and I'm not gonna dim my light. I love how the Sun card is here. And see, you're birthing that into your family. You're birthing that more into the world. You're birthing that more into humanity. You're birthing that more into these people that could have done this. And see, that's why these people know you warm. You a warm soul. You a warm individual. You bring warmth and healing to people. That's why people, your silence is cold as ice, but people know that you got a warm heart, that you heal people. And this could be bothering somebody because they realize what they did was cold-hearted and that they weren't being technically a good person when they did it. Or that they were surrounding themselves by individuals that have caused a lot of chaos and mayhem. I'm hearing the word mayhem. Damn. I ain't heard that word in a minute. Mayhem. Let me actually look that up. Mayhem. Somebody going through a lot of mayhem. Okay, where is the definition? So what does destruction and mayhem mean? Needless or willful danger or violence. Dang, let me just look up the definition of mayhem. Violent or damaging disorder, chaos, complete mayhem broke out. You get what I'm saying? Something is really mayhem is a violent or rowdy disturbance, like what you might experience at an overcrowded rock concert or a day after Thanksgiving sale. You may encounter several types of disturbances in your life, but mayhem is typically used for disturbances involving crowds. Yes, there's a crowd of people. See what I'm talking about with this card, the 5 of Swords? And y'all could Google mayhem and the meaning, and I just kind of searched it. But it said it typically involves crowds. See, people was inviting, thank you, spiritual team, the invitations. They kept inviting people, inviting. And it created a lot of mayhem and discomfort and Tower energy. This person feels imprisoned. They could be getting backstabbed now. And see, that's the thing. People have to learn lessons when it comes to relationships and connections. And we had to learn our own. 54:44 on the timer. Thank you for staying with me this long. But we had to learn our own, and we had to learn to keep shining bright. Shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, and keep shining your light. You're a light worker. You're a vessel. You're a light worker in the dark. So that's why you got to encounter a lot of this dark-ish. But also, as you encounter the dark-ish, don't mean that everybody in your life is some dark-ish. They could be going through some dark-ish. You might also see some people with the dark-ish. However, now you still know how to shine bright and stand up for yourself in the midst of that all. All right. You on your King of Pentacles because you got the Hierophant. Hey, you on your boss-ish. You on your boss mission. Hey, you on your boss mission with the Hierophant. You planting your seeds where they gotta go and grow and glow. Go, grow, glow. Okay, Spirit. You about to go, grow, and glow. You get me? And build. And you could be with a 10 of cups. You see that love energy coming back through. Somebody about to invest in you. Boo-boo. 55 on the timer. And it's going to bring you that wish fulfillment with the 9 of cups. I'm telling you, going after your happiness. And see, nobody going to know all your jars. People don't know what you sitting on. Don't judge a book by its color. You don't know what you're sitting on. You don't know what the gods have been planting for you. You done planted seeds and other people harvests and gardens and they growing. But see, Most High was planting for you. As you were planting for seeds in other people's gardens, Most High was planting the seeds for you. Nobody don't know what you sitting on. Don't nobody know what you sitting on. That's the beauty of it, because you done held your boundaries. Okay, the Knight of Coins, you done focused. You know how to hold your boundaries firm, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, in a love connection, creatively, like I'm hearing mentally again, mental compassion, compassionately pouring into others, engaging. That's why it's coming for you, the 4 of Wands. Love, trueness is coming to you. And that is the truth. Thank you, spiritual team. And it could be someone from your past, like I mentioned. That's the truth. You done cut through to get straight to the truth. So now the truth can come straight to you. Hey, you're going to be traveling, boo. The world is yours. It's time to go. Pack your bags. Pack your suitcase. You're on your Queen of Coins. You got the Queen of Cups. You're birthing new things, financial things. And look at who like to show up. You see what I'm saying? Thank you, spiritual team. You see what I'm saying? Like to show up and creep up. But see, you got justice on your side. Okay? You got justice on your side because your 10 of coins still here, boo-boo. They try to show up because they know what's coming for you. But see, the spirit said, you don't know what I got planted for them. You don't know what they sitting on. Justice is on their side. Even if they do see that, oh, this reading said that they're going to get a 10 of cups, so let me go out there and do what I need to do to stop it and get in their lane again. Spirit said, okay, try. But 8 of Wands, your ancestors coming through. Your ancestors heard the call. Your ancestors with the 8 of coins, they building a plan, so they don't know the plans of your ancestors. They don't know what plans that spirit got for you. They don't even know your plans because they ain't supposed to. And some people gonna feel left out because they didn't pour back in. It's time for people to pour into themselves and stop taking from others and trying to juggle and manifest and create some ish behind the scene with devil energy or whatever this is. And that's why judgment is here. Every time I see justice, I'm gonna see the judgment. I'm telling you. Every time with these particular decks. And I'm gonna end it like that. There is justice and judgment on this devil ass energy. There is justice and justice, judgment and justice on connections that were or did whatever. But you getting justice and justice as well. Justice and judgment, excuse me, as well as you continue to shine your light. And that's all you gotta do, boo. Where that Ace of Swords at? Let me go back to the Ace of Swords and the Sun card. Where that Sun card at? Boom. And that's the truth. Keep shining. All right. Love and light to you. And do not force the fit of this message. If it did not resonate, don't fit that Cinderella slipper. Don't eat the food on the plate. I don't think I said that. So love and light to you. Namaste.